Okay, I'm shooting. Can I joke piat? I can't keep playing was out to kill piat. I don't call it. If you guys see this behind the scenes, if they don't cut it out. I didn't shave, but that's not because I'm a feminist. It's because I haven't had time to act. I feel like so many people take acting as a hobby and not like as a serious craft. And when you look at like the greatest actors in the world, they actually studied for this, you know? So I just wanted to gather the tools to make my craft better. I thought I'd be a presenter or like a ballerina or a singer or whatever. And I got to high school and it all changed when I did my first school play. And I've never looked back since I took drama as a subject. I went to Wits, did acting, didn't work out, dropped out. Then went to after, did acting again, and I was like, I've never had a plan B. So even if that didn't work out, I fell and I got up and I was like, I'm gonna try until it works. People wake up and they think they can be actors. Like I'm gonna wake up and be a neurosurgeon, you know, without qualification, without training, without experience. So the open up the industry chat for me is very sensitive because most of the people that I went to school with aren't even working. A class of 45, only 2 of us right now are shooting. It's the most heartbreaking thing for me. And the year before that and the year before that, how many? None. So in South Africa, it's not what you know, it's who you know. Nobody cares about your talent. I was fortunate enough that talent and hard work came together and someone saw that, but not everyone gets the platform and that chance. The most beautiful thing is getting on set and people aren't on their phones and people actually care about what they're doing and people aren't cheer for the fame because it's heartbreaking when you get on set and people are on Snapchat the whole day and nobody knows. People don't run lines anymore. Did you guys know that people don't run lines? No, y'all didn't know that. You get on set and like, it's fine, I know my lines, and the person on Snapchat the whole day. So the happiest moment for me is getting there and feeling like I'm in class again, like I'm learning. Because the older generation feels like we know a lot and they feel like they worked so hard. They pioneered this industry for us to come here and take it for granted because you get on set and people disregard the fact that doors were opened for us. You know, I want to be 70 and still feel like I'm learning from someone because that's that thing that keeps burning, you know, that wakes me up, the nerves. Like, actors also need to know what's the budget of the production. Because if somebody calls you and they say, Galaletsang, I want to give you 2.5 or call, 2.5 is okay. First and foremost, it's okay. Why are you giving me 2.5? If you're telling me on a budget, we're no grab okay. And how much is that other person getting paid? What is that other person's privilege? Why am I not getting picked up? Why am I not having a budget for food, clothes, this and that? So as an actor, also as a performer, you need to understand your brand and what you bring into the table as well. People can't just say to you, Galaletsang, I don't have budget, but they're calling you. Why did you call me? Clearly there's something that I'm bringing. I'm also adding value. Oh, you don't need me sharp? Then let me step back. That's my thing right now. I'd rather honestly be unemployed if people are going to take me for granted because that means that they're not seeing what I'm bringing to the table. And the table also at home, I need to eat.
But you're difficult.
I'm not being difficult. I'm not being difficult. You can say I'm being a prima donna, you can say I'm being difficult, but the ugly truth is that I'm still driving a Golf and you're driving a Porsche. They don't matter, but you can still offer me the same rate that you offered me 3 years ago. Man, I'll drive a Porsche. Am I being difficult? Yeah, I'll eat drive a Golf. When I was 18, my first gig was The Road, and I remember being in a scene with Darlington Michaels and Patrick Imzo. And I froze, like I stood still because I was like, oh my gosh, Papa Jin Tatemlo, I don't know what to do. And they were fighting in the scene. I remember Tatemlo saying cut. And after he called cut, he said to me, you only have one moment. You need to prove to everybody else that you can act. Baby girl, and then cut was called, and I stayed, and he said to me, okay, Sharp, now that you've done this, then what? Because how many times must I act with veterans for me to also be a veteran? Also, tell me what the status is so I can reach it. Tell me the bar. Must I act with 50? With 40? Must I act for 40 years? So Lynn must know. Because this is also the conversation that we must have. For me to earn that much, then what must happen? Tell me so I can do it. But don't say to me, you're asking for too much. If you say to me, I can't give you this much because of A, B, C, and D, I understand. But don't tell me I'm being difficult if I don't know what I must do in order to get there. I believe that God won't plant this seed in my heart if he's not going to water it. And that seed is called passion. So from day one, like I said, I've always knew. I don't know how, when, who's bringing it, if it's coming. I just know that it's coming. And that's it. Like I knew. I don't know. I can't tell you.